Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Hey, have I got a really cool Ovation guitar for you today. This is a 1973, believe it or not, and it is like unplayed. I just couldn't believe it when this guitar showed up here in Des Moines. And I looked at it and I saw it was USA made. It says made in Connecticut, USA, and I got the serial number out of it and the model number, which is 1111. And I checked the date, and it's between 1972 and 73. I'll call it a 1973. But boy, I'll tell you what, whoever had this guitar didn't play it. They must have bought this guitar, strummed it a couple times. I mean, there is no pick scratches on it. There is just nothing. I mean, the frets are in beautiful shape. It doesn't appear that the truss rod cover had ever been off. I think I was the first one to ever discover what was underneath there, and it's immaculate condition on this guitar. Now, this is a big bowl model, which you know, they have the skinny ones, they've got the medium ones. This is a nice big bowl on this one, so you're going to get lots of really big, powerful sounds out of this guitar. Steve, running the camera here, just said, "Wow, man, that's a really big sound on that Ovation." Wow, it is really nice to play. Anyway, they made the Balladeers in 1968 is when they first started them, and they went up through 1983. They took a hiatus for 10 years, and they picked them back up again in 93 and stopped them in 2000. So this guitar as a 1973 is really one of the earliest ones that they had, and it's so cool that it's like going into the store and saying, I'll tell you what I'd like. I'd like a 1973 Ovation. And they go, oh, sure, here you go. I mean, it is that clean. You could mistake this one for new old stock without any problem at all. I'm just really surprised by it. But anyway, it's got, of course, the back that's made out of fiberglass. The neck is just beautiful. It's got the Ovation Tuners on it, which I was happy to see. Just to tell me they are older, it does have just a little bit of discoloration on the tuner logos, but you know, it's just in beautiful shape. Now let's talk about this finish. Now when this is called translucent white. Now of course today it's translucent yellow. It's mellowed over the years. This guitar would have been pure white, and I looked at some of the pictures that we posted, and it looks very white with the flash coming off on it, but it's actually a nice, really amber yellow that has aged. It's just right in here. It's still a little bit whiter, so it's taking on a lot of personality in its color, and but it is translucent. You can see the grain of the guitar right through it, and it is just a beautiful guitar. Your rosette is in beautiful shape. Of course, the label is inside of it. It's got the Ovation serial number in there, so it's just a fantastic guitar. I was really proud to get it. Now, it plays remarkably well. I mean, the neck is in just great shape. So it's I mean, all my tech did was, I can't remember if he loosened or tightened the truss rod just a little bit to give the neck just a little more action for the strings, but it's very straight. It certainly does not need to come off and be reset. And I also noticed, just as I was playing it today, that there's a ton. I don't think this bridge saddle has ever been adjusted. If you needed to bring it down even a little bit, which I don't think it would ever need that, you could take this off, have your tech sand it just a little bit, and you could bring the action down a little bit more as well. So I mean, it plays great, and it just sounds great. I just really like Ovation guitars. They're just really a lot of fun to play. And I just like how they sound. They're not like any other acoustic guitar in my ear. They're very different. I couldn't describe how different it is. It's just different. And when you play one, you know you're playing an Ovation. And I've loved Ovation guitars over the years. So anyway, we got that awesome 1973 Balladeer, but oh boy, look at this. Now you thought that guitar was clean. Check out this case. Of course, we know it's an Ovation case because it has the Ovation logo on it. The case is just like the guitar. It's like it was bought, put under the bed, and except for a dusting every 5 years or so, it is just in immaculate shape. The hinges on the back have no tarnishing on them whatsoever. The little feet on the bottom are all here. The original handle is here. The latches are here. It is just a marvelous, marvelous Ovation case. I've already had someone ask if they could buy the case. I said no. It goes with that fabulous guitar because it is just so clean. It just has to go with it. And you open it up, and it's like buying a new case. I mean, the rust, this bronze-colored velour in here is just beautiful. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And there's just, you can see the impression of the guitar, and you can see the strings have been in here. But, you know, there's been no putting the guitar in and out of the case over the years that I can see. It's just in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shape. Now, the accessory box, of course, is here. And this is what I thought was really cool, a 1973 case key. Oh, gee, that goes with this case. So that was in the case. I didn't try it, but I will assume it goes with the guitar and the case. So check it out. I mean, you get this absolutely incredible guitar from the 70s. You know, the Ovations, they don't break the bank. They're not really expensive guitars, but boy, you get real quality materials with this. And forget about it, this case is just magnificent. If a pro player gets this guitar, and I sell a lot of these to pro players, they like them in the studios, please put the case back under the bed and get a gig bag for your guitar so that you don't damage this case. I mean, it's just a beautiful, it belongs in an Ovation museum. It's just that nice. So check it out. We've got all kinds of really cool guitars in our new website. If you haven't been there lately, it's www.lawmanguitars.com. We just got it live last month, and I'll tell you what, it is fantastic. I love it. It's all set up so on your phones, you can see everything on your phones. You don't have to be on your desktop like we did on the old one. So you can check out all our really cool guitars. We'll be slowly but surely taking all our guitars out of reverb. They're all still there at the time, but as the website gets going again, we're going to just slowly move everything into the website. So get used to www.lawmanguitars.com. Now, what can you find at lawmanguitars.com? You can find, first of all, a ton of our videos. We do 5 of these a month, and I've probably got about 100 of these out there now. If you have a sick day and don't have anything else to do, just YouTube Lawman Guitars. You can watch my videos all day if you are so inclined. But anyway, the videos are in there. We've got now, I think, about 80 really cool guitars. All of our higher-end guitars you will find in lawmanguitars.com. We've just added accessories. I just brought in our Dano bridges, the reproduction Dan Electro convertible bridges that our techs make for us, and those are listed in there now. We just brought in Dr. Duck strings. I'm a big believer in Dr. Duck strings. I've used them on all my guitars for years, and you just can't find them out there. I've been putting them on my customers' guitars. They go, wow, what strings are those, Lawman? I go, well, I can't tell you where to get them, but those are Dr. Duck strings. So we are now selling Dr. Duck strings. So check that out as well. We've got those in there, and we will continue to be adding more and more things in there. Now, also, while you're there, make sure you sign up for our newsletter. We're going to be sending out our first newsletter next month. We're getting it ready right now. And I was just shocked when the website came out. It was just shocking. I had like 15 people immediately signing up for the newsletter, and it just continued. I mean, over the last month, we must have, what Steve, a couple hundred people that have signed up already. So I have a lot of demand, and I will meet the demand. I will make sure that you get to see all of our cool guitars, the latest demos. We're going to put some behind-the-scenes stuff in there for you, and just some cool stuff that I think you'll enjoy seeing and we'll send it out to you on a regular basis so you'll be able to keep up with what's going on with Lawman guitars. So check it out, www.lawmanguitars.com, and check out all our really cool guitars. I really appreciate you watching my videos and supporting our store. Thanks a lot.